Okay, I'm standing in the Annie Oakley Perfumery in Ligonier, Indiana. It's the only perfumery in the country. And this is the owner, Renee Gabay. And she is going to talk about the origins and how this place came to be.
Well, I began perfuming or actually interested in perfuming or the perfumes when I was young, at Wolf and Dessars in Fort Wayne. I went with my grandmother and mother, and while they were in lingerie, I went over to the perfume department and I would smell all the wonderful fragrances. And at that time, they used all the beautiful natural fragrances there were. So my nose became very passionate over the real, organic, natural perfumes. And as time went on, I became a jewelry designer. And in my travels in designing jewelry and importing products from around the world, I also would search for raw materials for perfuming, and then came across a natural perfumer.
Okay. And I'm going to pan around, so while Renee is talking.
Okay.
Okay.
Then trained with a natural perfumer, and then I knew I wanted to go national, and so I was looking for a name, and Annie Oakley came past me, and it just had a really nice, wholesome, natural feel to it, and very Americana, made in the USA. And she herself was a fashion designer of all of her wardrobe that she wore. And she sewed very fine material that she also collected from around the world. So and she also had a love for the children and orphans. So we had a lot of things similar. And I thought this is a perfect name, and so I named it Annie Oakley. We were up in Cody, Wyoming. We were around and about in the stores, and I came across this. I thought, how beautiful this is. And it came from one of the oldest ranches up in Wyoming. In the new generation, wife wanted to get rid of all the old things and put new things in. So it came up for sale, and I bought it. So I wanted to take it, and I'm going, this is perfect for the ranch, like a ranch, home and ranch. So from home and ranch, I went to the Nature's Harvest, and then created the Nature's Harvest collection.
Okay, Laura.
Laura, and you are?
I'm the daughter of Renee Gabay.
Okay, and you work here too?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you keep this place running with Mom?
I'm the sidekick. I do the chores for the most part.
Oh, good.
While Mom perfumes or makes personal fragrances, and I kind of customer service and that kind of thing.
This is our son, Dr. Charlie Gabay, and
who's also the model.
And he's our model for the Wild West. I was having a hard time finding just the right person, and I grabbed him on his day off, and we started shooting.
What kind of doctor is he?
He is a dentist, a surgical dentist.
Okay. And lives nearby?
He lives nearby, actually Auburn. Annie fragrance, and then developed all the other fragrances, the honeysuckle and Indian musk, morning dew, sunset, and white lily.
Okay, newest collection?
This is our newest collection that we designed last year, and we have launched it into about 400 stores, retailers now across the country and globally, and it's very hot and it's very successful. It has a very youthful, it's a new fragrance, the generation of fragrance. We have the deodorizing body spray with the cologne, and it's very nice for traveling, putting in the sports bag, and it's very psychographic. As all of our fragrances are very psychographic. I don't do a demographic, I do more of a psychographic, which takes anywhere from 2 to 3 years to develop. The collection that we did back in the 80s we began is our Stampede collection. And this is still maintains to be a very popular and growing fragrance. across the country and also
Become a
worldwide.
perfumer. It takes 7 years of studying, and that's just that's not being an advanced perfumer. So it does. It's a lifetime journey, but it's so much a lost art.